Hi everyone, welcome to Letstute's Financial Literacy program. Our goal is to create financial literacy amongst people so that you don't end up somewhere you never wanted to be. Myself, Natasha. Our topic for today is expenditure. Now that we already know what is income, we will be discussing expense. At the end of the video, we will test your knowledge and ask you a question. So stay with us. Expense is any outflow of money for purchase of goods or receiving services. So when we pay for goods and services, we are incurring expense. In our daily life, we incur a lot of expenses every day. From our morning tea to going to school or office to our lunch and dinner. For all of this, we are incurring expenses. But what about the person who is receiving it? For the receiver, he is earning income. So basically, in simple terms, one man's expense is another man's income. Now, if I start to classify expenses, there will be a big list. Direct expenses, indirect expenses. For business, it will be revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, etc. But let's understand expenses in very simple terms. So if someone is doing business, for him, any outflow of money to run his business is expense. And for the common man, any outflow of money to live our routine life is expense. For now, we will classify expenses as necessary, comfort and luxury. Necessary expenses are expenses that are required to live. These are the very basic expenses like food to eat, shelter to stay and clothes to wear. Comfort expenses are expenses that make life better, happier, easier and pleasant. Like we can stay in a small house, but a bigger house makes all the family members comfortable. We can have simple food, but pizza makes us happy. And we can do with 2 pairs of clothes, but 4 pairs of clothes makes us comfortable. In simple words, necessary expenses make life possible and comfort expenses make life pleasant. Then comes the luxury expenses. As the name suggests, these are expenses that are completely over and above all the normal needs. These expenses will be basically incurred for show and richness. These expenses are a sign of status and wealth, like buying a very big house with all facilities and amenities and servants, wearing branded clothes and generally showing your extravagant lifestyle. Just with a very simple example, the poor will incur all necessary expenses. The middle class can incur comfort expenses also, and the rich can incur comfort as well as luxury expenses. Having said that, for each individual, necessities, comfort and luxuries can be different based on their thoughts, career and lifestyle. For a movie star, a car is a necessity. For others, it may be a luxury. For a cricketer, an expensive cricket bat is a necessity, and for others, it can be a luxury. The definition of such expenses can also be different for each generation. However, expenditure management can help us in the long run. With correct expense management, we can have good savings that will ultimately benefit us in future. Such savings can then be used to make investments that will further result in income. So if you manage your expenses in the right way, you can save and also earn income from such savings. Okay, so now that we have understood the basic types of expenditure, can you tell us any expenditure that you have incurred but now you understand it was a luxury expense and not a necessity? Kindly write your answers in the comment box. So that's all folks. We really hope that you are enjoying the finance series. Kindly do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you have any questions regarding our topic today, do let us know in the comment box and we shall surely try to answer you. Stay tuned and be aware of your finances.